Hi, and welcome to the video tutorial of modeling with spreadsheet. In this video, we are considering the project Hotel Reservation System. This is the welcome page of the project. And here, in this particular video, I will demonstrate specifically how the customer details sheet is prepared. From the previous video, you would have learnt how to perform billing function in the invoice sheet and using the Vlookup function. Now we will use the same Vlookup function to create customer details. Customer details sheet is one place in the model where the user can avail the details of the customers who are staying, have stayed or booked a room in the hotel. These details will be fetched from the booking information or the room booking sheet and database sheet, which contains data entered by the user during customer booking. The main objective of this sheet is to allow users to search for customer details by selecting the customer name. Like if I select Sanya, I would be getting the details of Sanya. If I select the customer Satya, I would be getting the details of the customer Satya. The main objective of this sheet is to allow users to avail customer details using the customer name. This feature is facilitated using Vlookup function in the Excel. The process when the user clicks on the customer details button on the welcome menu, this will take us to the customer details sheet, and here the operator of the Excel can avail the details of the customer by selecting the appropriate customer name. Before moving to creating this particular sheet, first we have to create a room booking sheet and data room sheet, a copy of data which will enable the smooth facilitation of working of this particular sheet. These columns are filled from the data. This is the sheet which has the details of the customer arranged in the same order which should be displayed in the customer details. This is done to facilitate easy working of Vlookup. Here you can see room number. The data for this particular field is sourced from another sheet which is booking information, and this is done through assignment function. Now let us look how to create customer details using Vlookup. Before doing this, let me demonstrate how to use a Vlookup function. For that, I will be using a Vlookup function in a different Excel sheet. For that to happen, let me copy this data onto a different Excel sheet just to demonstrate how to use Vlookup. I will be opening a new sheet. Now I will demonstrate you the use of Vlookup function. Here I have with me a temporary set of database. For the example purpose, let's assume this as a database. Now here I want to avail a functionality where if I type the room type in this column, I have to avail the price in this column automatically. Say suppose if I type G1, I want to be given the price of G1 which is taken from this database in this particular column. This can be done using Vlookup function. It can be used by first typing in the Vlookup formula. The Excel suggests you the Vlookup function. You can double click on that. Now the Excel asks for a lookup value. My lookup value will be the room type, because I want the Excel to search the price for this particular room type. So my lookup value will be room type, comma. Now it asks for the table array. The table array is basically the Excel is asking me from which database to search for. Now I have to select a particular database from which the data for the lookup value should be searched for, and I will select this particular database. Now it is asking me column index number. Column index number is basically when you see in this database G1 has so many data against it. Here we have two types of data against it. Now I have to specify which particular column against the data G1 should be selected and be displayed here. So my G1 will be column number 1, deluxe will be 2, and this particular data which I need is the price will be column number 3. So I'll select column number 3. Now Excel is asking me, do I want an approximate match or an exact match? Here I'll choose the exact match. If I choose approximate match, if the column is sorted in ascending order, it will select the approximate number which is against the data. Exact match the Excel will choose the exact data which is against that lookup value. So here I need exact match, so I'll be choosing false, exact match. Now I'll press enter. So now the Excel is displaying the data which is against G1. Now I want to check the Vlookup function. So let me type in F2 and see whether the Excel is displaying the right data or not. When I type F2, the Excel should show me 4000 as the data. As you can see, the Excel has picked up the data which is against F2 from the column price and has displayed it here. Similarly, in our project, in customer details, whenever I select a particular name, the Excel picks up the data from a database and displays here. That is done through Vlookup function. Here my lookup value would be the name of the customer and the table array would be the database of the room booking sheet, and column index will be the appropriate column where the room type data is mentioned, and an approximate match is selected here. Similarly, for others also the same procedure is followed. Now here, if you can observe, there is one more function here. Here I can select the name using a drop down menu. Let me implement this in our template project. So here I need a drop down menu to select the particular room type. This can be done by using the list option. To avail that particular option, I have to go to the data, and I have to select data validation and select the option data validation. Here I need to choose the list option. Here the Excel asks me the source of the list. For the source of the list, I have to select this column and press OK. Now here I have a list. So if I select G1, the appropriate data is changed as per the database value. Similarly, the customer name can be selected as the source of a list. The particular details can be availed using Vlookup function. Thank you for watching this video.